Well, nearly 7,000 fans were in attendance here tonight at Memorial Stadium for Nebraska's second Friday Night Lights camp. It was unofficially probably the largest crowd ever in the country to attend a high school football summer camp. And, you know, last year they kind of scratched the surface of what this thing could be. Estimated 3,000 fans, kind of on an organic marketing effort, turned this thing into a magical night. And they took that, put it on steroids, and we had nearly 7,000 here, over 25 Husker offerees, and it's safe to say it was another special night here, Nate.
Well, yeah, there's no doubt about it. It was a special atmosphere, special night. I think a night that all the recruits will remember for a long time. And this is just another step in the direction where Mike Riley wanted to take these things when they initially came up with the idea. They wanted the Friday Night Lights camp to be kind of that destination spot where when you ask the kid what camp they're going to, they say, well, I don't know, but I know for sure I'm going to go to Friday Night Lights in Nebraska. And you know, after last year's camp, we all asked, you know, how much better can it get than that? And
they
tonight,
doubled it up.
Yeah, they doubled it up tonight. So they raised the bar quite a bit.
Well, you look at some of the guys here. I mean, let's first start with some of the high-profile guys. Buki Radley-Hiles, five-star Micah Parsons. I mean, those are probably two of the biggest crowd pleasers here throughout the evening.
Yeah, no question. Buki is obviously a big fan favorite. He knows how to play to the crowd. Is also a very good football player. Put on a show last year, put on another show this year. But Micah Parsons maybe stole the show tonight. Got a lot of one-on-one instruction with Trent Bray as the outside linebacker to begin the camp, and then even tried his hand as a wide receiver, as a cornerback. I mean, he showed why he's a five-star talent tonight. He's a freakish athlete. He could legitimately play probably 5 or 6 different positions on the football field. Truly special player.
Well, and you had a number of other, you know, 9 of the 10 commits, I believe, right? Did all 9 end up making it?
I don't think Maypew made it.
So 8 of the 10 commits were here, and then, you know, several targets, almost 20 targeted guys with Husker offers on top of the committed players. Let's start first with running back TJ Pledger.
Yeah, TJ Pledger in town Thursday through Sunday, the Oklahoma commit, checking out Nebraska. Obviously has some ties here, is very close with Tyjon Lindsey, very close with Tristan Gebbia, also very close with Buki Radley-Hiles, teammates at IMG Academy there. So he's coming here this weekend to check things out. And I think that Nebraska is obviously putting their best foot forward here, and this is kind of the first step into them eventually getting him to switch his pledge from Oklahoma to Nebraska. I don't know if that's going to happen, but definitely they're doing all they can to make it happen.
We surely can't get through all 25 names here in this recap, but Nate, you just get the sense that there's going to be 2 to 3 commits that maybe come out of this in the next 72 hours or so in that 3-day window when the dust settles on Sunday or Monday or whenever that is. If you were to kind of handicap 2 to 4 names maybe to watch, who do you think Husker fans should pay closely attention to?
Well, I think you have to start with 4-star cornerback Christian Tutt out of Georgia. Obviously, this was his first trip to Nebraska, and he delayed his commitment at the end of May just to make sure that he visited Nebraska before he made any decisions. I think he's grown very close with Buki Radley-Hiles, all those defensive back commits. So now that he's visited, I think there's a good chance that he could pull the trigger. Garrett Nelson, the Scottsbluff defensive end outside linebacker, the 2019 prospect, earned his offer last week.
He felt like a commit tonight, just watching him walk around. I mean, it was kind of
hanging
like
out with the team, like
time in 40s. I mean, he was up there with the coaches. I mean, it just felt like he was in the bag at this point.
Yeah, I think that it's kind of a matter of time for him. And a couple other guys, you know, like Houston Griffith. I think that there may be some momentum building with a guy like Houston Griffith. I don't know if it will happen this weekend necessarily, but
in the Buki tie,
in the Buki
the Joshua Moore tie, the Pledger tie.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of ties there, and the fun thing to watch tonight was all these top-flight athletes kind of hanging out with one another. Some of them know each other really well. Some of them just kind of know each other from social media or from some certain camps. But they were all...
And that's what we saw here. Yeah. And wait till afterwards, what we don't see. I mean, there's going to be a lot more hanging out later tonight.
Yeah, so, I mean, that bonding, that kind of, you know, you always get that talk. And what could we do if we all came here together? How could we elevate the program? I think that there's definitely going to be a handful of commits that stem from this camp at some point in time, and probably a couple here within the next 48, 72 hours.
Well, it's going to be a busy weekend and a busy week on HuskerOnline.com as Mike Mattia, Nate Klaus, Brian Munson, Greg Peterson, our entire recruiting team will be working overtime to bring you complete coverage throughout the camp. But for video producer Greg Peterson, who put together all these great clips tonight of all the action on the field, and Nate Klaus, I'm Sean Callahan signing off here from Friday Night Lights.